Hey guys. Okay, I'm putting this up on the Craze channel. I'm taking a break from the other channels for a bit. Um we are at 49 degrees right now, and it really, quite frankly, I don't think it was really much different all day. I haven't checked the exact temperature. It's been chilly, and I decided to go back on a history. Oh, it's 51 right now, but it's where I am. That's at the airport. Where I am, it is 49. And I did it. I wanted to go back in history. So I just remembered in the late 90s. I did, well, during this decade, I did a lot of camping because the weather was absolutely fantastic. Um, if I go back to like 1991, even that whole decade, um, or even the 70s or 80s, it was just always warm, always nice. We're coming up on, Memorial Day weekend here. We're at it. We're in it. We're on it. Um, there were times where it would be chillier in the northern part of the state, but it was like always the potential to and like to do things outdoors. For example, I think it was in the 80s at some point. I was in New York City uh, in the middle of May with my sister. I took her there for the first time, and I had all of our pictures were wearing t-shirts, or not necessarily t-shirts, but short sleeve summer shirts. No jackets. Down at Battery Park, out on Liberty Island, or on the ferry to get out there. I remember it was so hot. My sister hated climbing up to the top of the Statue of Liberty uh, because were we at the okay, I can't remember how far we got. I think we might have gone all the way if it was open. And she was pissed because it was hot. Because she said, I'm just like too hot, blah, blah, blah. But I actually have a picture of her on my fridge sitting down at Battery Park with, the World Trade Center behind her. And, she's at the time, like t-shirts with rolled up sleeves. I think we got a couple at the Gap. They were very popular. So I've got a picture of her with her big, beautiful long dark hair, smiling, just adorable. And I thought to myself, that was I think it was like in the middle, like the second week of May. And then I'm thinking back to 1998. And there were some events that I remember specifically back in the month of May, but I know that I do specifically remember I had a very successful point in my career, and I had purchased a home, and but I do remember that I was in Chicago at a conference, and I was wearing, a skirt, a shorter skirt, with a blouse, and that's pretty much all I needed. And I remember, I had a suit on. I don't know. I just remember I'm having to run the AC in my car, which I don't do much. So here we have, if you look at, right now we're at, it got up to like 85 at 6 p.m. But the lowest it got was 66, which is quite pleasant in the evening. But if you wanted to have friends over, still at 9 o'clock at night, had friends over for a barbecue, for beers, whatever, you were still able to like hang out till 10 o'clock at night or whatever. And, hang out outside. Good luck doing that now. I don't even remember. The weather modification program is so heavy right now. It is, and I'm sure the next day was not much different. I can't remember exactly what I did then. As you can see, same pattern. It was actually at 10:17, it was 79 out. And, like the lowest it got, well, it was 66, which is still rather pleasant where you can put a jacket on. So I'm not really quite sure what these bleepers are doing right now, but I've just about had it, with the whole bullshit. I mean, you could still go out and set up a tent and have a damn nice evening. And if we used to go further south just for quick weekend camping trips or into northern Wisconsin. And that was a little bit different. Say 10, factor in 10 degrees for everything we're doing. House parties, street parties. I mean, you can't do that in 49 degree weather because this is the airport station. And it does vary. We do have Lake Michigan here. It does vary. Right now I'm 6 blocks from the lake. It varies pretty much, even by 10 degrees. So, but right now, in the 40s, and I just was outside. I said, oh my God. And you can smell a garbage dump and you can smell burning garbage. And it's just disgusting. And this is my Memorial Day weekend. So let's go back to the year that we had the riots, which was 2016, which was very hot. I think you had at most, what was it? 85. So we had an extremely hot summer then. But right now, again, you're having, weather modification, in my opinion. These are my opinions only. These are my thoughts. These are my opinions. But I'm showing you, facts, right? I'm showing you exactly what this website anyway, which is Weather Underground. If you go back to 99, I think it was probably more or the same. Always, which is 85, always Father's Day was extremely, if you go to June, say 16th, let's say 10th. And if you go to, say, even 1995, I'm just playing around, just different things for different reasons. So if you look at June 10th, you're looking at, again, 85. Why won't it go past 85? Because I think it might have been more. I know for a fact that, are you guys getting what I'm trying to say? So we've been going through all these restrictions for so many years, but what are they actually doing? I don't know. Okay, take care.